Wow. Just wow. Holy crap. What is going on, everybody? My name is Mike Brown, aka Review King MB, and this is my 31 days of horror movie reviews. And I decided to be spontaneous. I decided to be pretty random and review this film that I found out about online, decided to watch it on demand. I'm talking about a film called Return to Horror Hotel. This is a 2019 horror film, and I picked it because I was looking for 2019 horror movies. I was looking for horror movies that I hadn't seen before, that were new, something to re-energize me in horror, something to get my blood boiling, just my blood pumping, and unfortunately it got my blood boiling in all the wrong ways. It has a few different directors because it's a horror anthology. Two names that I see here, Ricky Hess and Brendan Thaxton. First of all, you guys suck! And not only that, but the actors in this movie sucks as well. I'll be completely honest. It's a horror anthology. That was another reason why I wanted to check it out, because I've been dying for some horror anthologies. It's always a great idea to do that and have the stories mix and match and connect. But I didn't get more than a half hour into this movie. And some people might be saying, well, then why are you reviewing it? Because I have to point out how horrible this was, how terrible, how bottom of the barrel this bullshit was. I'm talking about the direction. I'm talking about the way it was shot, the low budget, just effort put into this. Look, I'll watch low budget movies. I'll watch movies that doesn't have a lot of money behind it, as long as there's smart ideas going on, good script, or you can tell that there's a certain level of craftsmanship to the directing. There's none of that here. This is the laziest of directing, the laziest of filmmaking I have ever seen. I know 5-year-olds who could probably put together a better and scarier horror movie than what I saw here. The acting was atrocious. You have a bunch of different characters in it's more of a motel, but the title of this movie is Hotel because they're dumb. And you see this motel, it's dirty, it's trashy, there's bed bugs all over the place. In one of the rooms, there's this couple who are using the bed bugs to bite into themselves and use the blood to sell it to other people. What? Just what? And that's one of the main characters going on there. And then you get this woman who has her niece and nephew. She's watching them. She brings them to a room, and she's a terrible actress. I mean, one of the worst actresses I have ever seen, and I couldn't put up with it. She gets drunk and she's telling them what to do and tells them to get off the bed, and she just passes out drunk. And then some messed up stuff happens. You get this other guy who's like a bodybuilder steroid type. He's checking the sweat levels of his body and realizes that it must not be healthy there because his sweat's off. This is terrible. This is terrible. The guy behind the counter who was checking people in, the big joke about him is that he's a big fat black guy who likes fried chicken.
What? No.
And I say the joke about it, I'm not even sure if it's supposed to be funny. It damn sure didn't make me laugh. None of this. The writing was terrible, the acting was terrible, it wasn't scary, it was just boring. I got probably 35 minutes in before I said, you know what? It's only 87 minutes long. So there was like less than an hour left. I'm not going to put myself through it. Why? Why do that to myself? Why? What? Just because I can see how it ends? Just because I can tell you guys how it ends? No. I'm not going to do that. There's no need for spoilers. There's no need for me to continue. Don't watch this movie. If you stumble across it, if a friend of yours wants to watch it, if somebody says, hey, let's do this, let's watch Return to Horror Hotel, please, for the love of God, say no. Because this, even the half hour, was the biggest waste of time. This movie is the biggest waste of space. This is, without a doubt, one of the worst movies, if not the worst movie, because I couldn't even get through it, of the year, maybe of all time, of horror movies that I've ever seen. And it's not even so bad, it's good. It's not even so bad, you have to see it. No, I've seen horror movies, or bad movies just in general, where it's so bad, you have to see it for yourself. No, this is so bad, don't even bother. In fact, let's pretend like it didn't exist. Let's pretend like it's not even a thing. I'm going to forget about this and 0.0 seconds. Rating? Fuck you! So guys, let me know in the comments below if you've seen this film, if you were unlucky, or if you've heard of the movie. Did you have interest in seeing it? Did I save you from wasting a Saturday night of your life? Go out. Go do something else. Go watch anything else. Boy. Like, comment, subscribe. Later.
Souls taken over by a devilish path. You got me walking on broken glass. Kicking down the door with a Jason mask. With a decked out machete, but you motherfuckers know it's heavy. Anytime you're ready, you can get you with a Bowie. Setting up to blow me, but the bitch don't know me. Who's going? I'm going. You know, I know that the man in the mirror is my next rival. Time goes and I never thought I'd live it so fast. Staring at the world from the end of a glass. Turned into a dark place, severed my brain. I'd have dropped out of class, but I made you.